Starting with the 197 horsepower Renault Clio. At just under 16 grand, it comes with a high-revving 2-litre engine that gets it to 60 in just 6.9 seconds and has a top speed of 134 miles an hour. But will it be quicker than this? The new Vauxhall Corsa VXR. It's £300 cheaper and has a smaller 1.6-litre turbocharged engine with slightly less power but a bit more torque, which helps it get to 60 1/10 of a second quicker. It's also a bit lighter than the Clio, but predicting which will lap the Cadwell Park circuit fastest is anyone's guess. We'll start with the Renault. When I first drove this Clio 197 at Castle Combe racetrack, I fell for it big time. To me, it became the best sort of medium-size hot hatch on the market. And I don't think it's going to be any different round Cadwell Park. What I liked about it was its neutrality, the ability to have a little bit of lift-off oversteer when you wanted it, to stop the front-wheel drive tendency to understeer. And the thing about the car is it gives you huge confidence. It inspires you to flick it this way and that without worrying what's going to suddenly happen. Great communication from the steering as well. Great turn. And slide it straight. Oh, with a bit of grass as well. But when it comes to front-wheel drive, hot hatch handling, this Clio 197 gets pretty close to perfection. Time then to set a neat, tidy, fast lap time to give the Corsa something to think about. On the way down to the gooseneck. Gentle touch on the brake pedal, get one apex, turn the other way and full throttle, and it's just brilliant. After a hugely entertaining lap, the Clio crosses the line in 1 minute 16.7 seconds. Time for the Vauxhall. The initial impressions are quite as much grip as the Clio. I tell what I have enjoyed straight away is the sucking sound from the back of this car. Whether it's the turbocharger or the exhaust system, where they've created a wonderfully invigorating, sort of healthy, which makes me feel like I'm going quicker. Now this is where I can see a problem with the Vauxhall. Because there's more body roll, a bit more dive under braking, it's harder to drive this car consistently quickly. So whereas it can be as quick in one section of the track, to do it regularly is going to be hard. That Clio I could drive flat out all day and hardly ever make a mistake. Whereas I feel much more on the edge driving this Vauxhall to the limit. It's time to keep it neat and tidy and set the stopwatch going. So we cross the line, start the clock now. Fourth gear. 6,000 RPM, 102 miles an hour, 6.3. Into the gooseneck, and after just 2 corners, the Corsa is already half a second down. By the hairpin, the less precise handling has lost it a further third of a second, and even the Corsa's extra torque can't save it up the hill. After just 1.5 miles, it crosses the line 1.2 seconds behind the Clio. What looked close on paper proved a massive difference on the track.
Right, competition time.
Yes, every week we're giving you the chance to win one of our favourite